Hey, uh, uh, hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Junior's World of Soul. I am back with a new video, ready to bless y'all with R&B the right way, the authentic way. As you can hear, I came in with Ari Lennox's Soft Girl era. That joint is sick. Like, that is a dope beat. I like it, y'all. It's a remake, obviously, but yo, the chemistry that she has with Brian Michael Cox and Jermaine Dupri, I'm liking where this is going. So they need to do basically a full album with her. For real. But that's all I'm going to say. But like I said, welcome to another episode of Junior's World of Soul. You know what I'm saying? One half of the R&B representatives right here. Listen. Y'all know what y'all here for. Again, I'm not here to keep y'all long at all. But if you're new to Junior's World of Soul, current R&B bangers is all about showing that our R&B is out there. You know, we are kind of at the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to different genres. So I was like, let me create a show where I'm talking about 4 to 6 joints a week so y'all can know, yo, it's out there and all that good stuff. But like I said, I don't want to keep you guys that long because I know you got things to do, people to see, and all that good stuff. So I want to keep y'all long. I got 4 joints this week. So let's just get this started. So I'm starting off with Adrian Marcel, who is representing the Bay Area. You know, I got into him because of Raphael Sadiq, and Raphael Sadiq presented him. And y'all know I am the biggest fan of Raphael Sadiq. Like, I love Raphael Sadiq. Like, he's one of my favorite producers and songwriters of all time, for real. So anything that he's endorsing, I'm behind. You know what I mean? So I remember him putting out his Adrian's first EP, and it was entitled 7 Days a Week. Yes. And the joints on there was Waiting for Me, My Life, and Don't Disturb This Groove. And I was like, okay, this is some jams. I think it was another one called On It. That was another one that I really enjoyed. But then after that, he came out with Week After Next. Yes, because my joint is It Over that was on there. My Way and Honey. Those were my favorites on there. So then after that, he gave us a few albums. I know 98 he gave us in 2019, and then he gave us like some Lucy's, which was so good, and Loving Me. Like, Loving Me, I am so mad that I didn't talk about this joint on Current R&B Bangers because I was banging that joint last year, for real. But hey, better late than never. So y'all go check that out. But right now, Adrian has a new joint. It's entitled Slide. It's produced by Sonny B. Like, this joint is so soulful, it's so bluesy, and I was like, yo, when I do current R&B bangers, I have to talk about this joint. So the first joint of current R&B bangers is coming from Adrian Marcel, and this joint is entitled Slide. So get into this record. So good. So when I call your phone, I need you to slide. Hey! I need you to make your way. Make your way back home to me. I like this. He's a slide. I like it. Like, I was like, yo, this dude has an old soul for real. And I love when he was on the Oatmeal Club catch. And I was saying that he was talking about like our producers that, you know, that don't powers that be don't want, these new ones to work with like a Raphael Sadiq. They want them to go straight to like Mustard and all that. And he's like, Raphael Sadiq got some good stuff, even though, he's going to be biased because he's working with him already. But still, like, the things he was saying in that interview, I'm going to put it in the more info box so y'all can check it. But Adrian is dope. He can sing, all that good stuff. But this new joint Slide is really a banger, and I've been banging it. So, yo, y'all check it out, and y'all support this on all streaming platforms for real. Alrighty, so representing the Netherlands, and he moved to St. Monica. I am talking about Leven Khalid. Yes. I hope I pronounce Khalid or Khalil? Leven Khalil. Yes. Leven Khalil. No. Listen, y'all know what I'm doing here. When it comes to name, at least be pissed off when I be messing up people's names for real. And I'm like, how am I not pronounced 11 Khalid? name like that. Like, I'm so mad. But don't be mad at me. Blame it on my mind, not my heart. For real, for real. But yo, I was introduced uh to Leven by his joint Some Wrong back in what 2019. And yo, so I was doing my research because I like to research artists because if I'm going to talk about them, I want to research them. So I saw that Quincy Jones endorsed him. Like he co-signed this dude and he actually went to one of his shows. And I'm like, the legendary, the late Quincy Jones goes to his show? Like I was like, yo, okay. So from there, I talked about him a couple of times on Current R&B Bangers. I talked about him for his album Low Tide, and I talked about his album High Tide that he came out with. But what was crazy that I was a fan of this dude, but then when Beyonce came out with Renaissance, I saw his name on there. And it's crazy because he did my favorite song on the album, which is Virgo's Groove. He did that, and he also did Alien Superstar. He did Summer Renaissance, and he also did Plastic Off the Sofa. And I know it's kind of his style because if y'all listen to Let It Rain off of his album that he came out with on 2022, it gives you that vibe. So I was like, oh, this makes perfect sense. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yes. I was like, go on, Levin, get that exposure. Then he got back on her album for the Cowboy Carter and he did Bodyguard. And so I was like, yo, he got eyes on him for real now because anytime anybody work with Beyonce, you're gonna have them eyes on you. So I was like, that's dope, you know what I mean? So he was releasing Lucy's like that, but now he got this new record that I cannot stop playing, and it's called Pieces. And what I like about Leven is the fact that he likes rock, soul, R&B, pop. Like he's real musical, and he puts it all in his music. And this record, Pieces, gives you that. Like I was just like, oh my god, like I like the vibe of it. It's very rockish, but it's very soulful and all that good stuff. So I was like, when I go on Current R&B Bangers, I will definitely talk about this song. So the second joint on Current R&B Bangers is from Leven Khalid, and this joint is entitled Pieces. And y'all just get into this record. Like, love it. So hold on for 1 second and get y'all a good spot. So here we go. Here we go. Pieces on the floor. Y'all hear, come on, man. Y'all hear that horn, yo? And it's very rockish. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, oh, I love this joint. And I can't stop playing it for real. So I am a fan of this dude. For real, for real. I definitely want y'all to check out Leven for real. Like he's that dope. I'm gonna put all his info in the more info box. Definitely check him out. And also check out his joint that I wish I would have talked about earlier. Are You Still? And that joint knocks too. So he got like a little, I know on Spotify he has a little I guess when you come out with a new single, they put it together as a little small EP. So it's 2 songs. So it's Pieces and it's Are You Still? So check him out. He's that dope. And I had to talk about him. So that is the second joint on Current R&B Bangers. Alrighty. So the next artist I actually found on R&B Weekly, which I love. I love that Spotify has that, to be honest with you. So it's like weeks on end, I just play it and I just go through so many artists and I discover. And this artist, I discover her name is LunaElle, and she's from Canada. And it bugged me out because I was listening to her for a few. It was like maybe 8 or 9 songs that went through, and it was this song, and I was like, whoa, 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 whoa! It like took me out. And I was like, yo, I like this. I was like, who is this girl? And I was like, oh, okay, LunaElle. And I found out that she was really inspired by like 80s, I mean 90s and 2000s music, and she's the only one in her family that's really musically inclined. And at the age of 4, she was already giving you emotion in song. That's my type of chick right there. Because for real, y'all know me. I'm an emotional listener. I'm just emotional and I ain't mad about it. So for her, that got me already for real. So then I heard that she had got like a huge following because Shaq put her song up on his Instagram. And after that, she really got the notoriety that she needed, and people really started checking her out. And then everything kind of went up from there for real. But I'm gonna get into her more and tell y'all more about her. But this song that she got, AM and PM, is so smooth, and I was like, yeah, this joint is a banger. So I have to talk about this on Current R&B Bangers. So here's the third joint on Current R&B Bangers. It is coming from LunaElle, and this joint is entitled AMPM. And y'all, it's a banger for real. So here we go. Turn it down here. I want you in the AM, PM, weekend. Hey. That ain't it smooth? AM, PM, weekday, weekend. Like I like that. Like I like the flow of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I could see my fave, which is Mary J. Blige. Y'all see it up there. I can see her on something like this. Like for real, just riding this beat like this. For real, for real. But like I said, I'm gonna get more into her for real. And I gotta shout out, my co-host Naturally Elise. It has that Elise body roll to it too. So love this joint. Like I said, I'm gonna really get more into her, and I'm gonna talk about her more on Current R&B Bangers. So I definitely want y'all to check it out. But this joint, the third joint, is entitled AMPM, and that is by LunaElle. Now the last artist was another one that I discovered off of Spotify, the playlist, and his name is JayDon, formerly known as jdmccrary. Now he started on KC Underground. He sung on Ellen. He was young Simba in the Disney's live version of The Lion King. He also sung the national anthem for the LA Clippers. And then after that, he started working with Jermaine Dupri and Brian Michael Cox, and on his EP entitled "Shine," which came out in 2019. And then after that, he just started rebranding himself. So now he's rebranding himself as JayDon, and he actually is signed to Usher and L.A. Reid's label, their new label, which is great. We need some new talent. We need some people that can sing. We need some people that can entertain. You know what I mean? And with this record, with me hearing this record, I was like, okay, I like this. I like this. So I don't know if he has a video out for it yet, but if he does, I'm gonna put it in the more info box and then all that good stuff. But this song is entitled "I'll Be Good" and it's really really dope. So here's the fourth joint on Current R&B Bangers. Is coming from JayDon, and this is here we go. Right, turn this up a little. Here we go. Just let me restart. But girl, if you find it in your heart, I'll be good. Hey. I'll be good. Like I like that. Like you know what I'm saying? It got like a nice little beat to it. You know what I'm saying? I'll be good. Like it's smooth. You know what I'm saying? And he really sounds good on it for real, for real. But this is another artist that I'm gonna have to find more about for real. And hopefully, I can talk about him more on Current R&B Bangers. But again, I'm gonna put all his info in the more info box. Y'all can definitely check it out and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? And he's young, so I hopefully, Usher and L.A. Reid, y'all know what to do with him. Don't do him wrong. You know what I'm saying? Do him right. Okay? So, like I said, I didn't want to keep y'all that long. You know what I mean? Y'all four joints right there. Adrian Marcel from and Slide giving you Leven Khaled with Pieces, LunaElle with AMPM, and JayDon with I'll Be Good. So y'all, the bangers is there. It's always gonna be there. Y'all know what it is with the Current R&B Bangers. I'm gonna give y'all this joint weekly for real. Some some church announcements before I get out of here. Please, y'all, subscribe to the R&B Representatives, man. We just did a dope episode with Matthew Allen, and we did Lucy Pearl's self-titled album. It was really, really good. Shout out to Dawn for the love that she gave us for the clip that we talked about on Dance Tonight. She really enjoyed it, so that was a big thing for us. Hopefully Raphael Sadiq can see it, Ali Shahi Muhammad can see it. But y'all, subscribe to the R&B Reps, get y'all some merch, all that good stuff. But y'all know what I like to do before we get out of here, because I'm coming with a new joint, but y'all know I like to keep this history going. So 35 years ago, this song right here was number one on. It was celebrating its second week at number one. And I say this is my cousin, and a lot of y'all know why I say this is my cousin. But yo, we gonna go out with this, and hopefully I will see y'all on the next episode of Current R&B Bangers. Here we go. Hey, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.